Boom. There you go. That's how you do it.
And that's how it's done.
We are Cam and Heather on Sea Clef, and we are on the trip of a lifetime. Come share in our adventures as we take you through the Great Lakes to Chicago, down through the river system of the Midwest, along the panhandle of Florida, across the Gulf of Mexico, and down the west side of Florida, crossing through the Okeechobee Waterway to eastern Florida. Then share in our adventures as we continue throughout the Bahamas and back up the eastern seaboard, finally returning to Canada on America's Great Loop. We are up early on this beautiful morning. The sun is peeking through the trees there as we begin our departure from Dymer Creek and head north. Looks like there's some fog out there, so I have turned the radar on and our running lights are on. And hopefully it's not too bad out there, or it clears nicely as that sun burns through things. It's about 6:15 in the morning, and we're just enjoying a sunrise. Today's travels takes us from Dymer Creek, where we had a lovely visit with fellow loopers, back out onto the Chesapeake and north to St. Michael's. It was a longer day today at 78.9 nautical miles, with an average speed of 10.5 knots. We departed at 6:15 that morning, arriving into San Domingo Creek just before 2 p.m. that afternoon. You will notice that we encountered a lot of fishing vessels underway as we departed Dymer Creek. It's best just to steer clear of them and let them go the way they want to go, and whatever way they're going, you go the other. Good morning from the bridge of Sea Clef. Got an early start this morning, and we're heading up the Chesapeake.
It's only 9 a.m. at this point. We've been underway for
Just a little,
2.5 hours.
well, we left at 6:15, so 2.75 hours. Bit of a hazy day today, and there's some west wind, so we're bucking a little bit of wave action out of the west. We're actually crossing the Potomac right now, we're crossing the Potomac right now, so we have a bit more fetch than we would normally have because it's all open to the Potomac. I'll show you what I mean. So here's where we are right now, and that is the Potomac right here, and we're headed up towards St. Michael's right now, which is on the eastern shore. So this is kind of our route for today. Once again, those little man overboard symbols I use for cheap fuel. This fuel price here is actually under $3 right now, $2.87 or something like that for summer of 2023. Quite an attractive rate. Anyway, so that's what we're doing right now, is crossing the Potomac and heading north on the Chesapeake. We started out this morning right in here at Dymer Creek. Lovely place to anchor, and up we go.
The Potomac leads to Washington, D.C., and it is an optional side trip that we thought for a long time we were going to do, but we've kind of run short on our time.
We've actually got all the stops planned to get in there, but we're just a little low on time, so
it would be north. 2 to 3 days in, and whatever time you wanted to spend in Washington, plus the time back on the way out.
We initially thought that we were facing fog when we departed from Dymer Creek that morning, but unfortunately it turned out it was smoke from the wildfires in Canada. And while it was not as bad as places like New York, which I'm sure everybody's seen video of, it was quite unpleasant, and we opted to don masks to help with our breathing. The anchorage we selected was a lovely spot. There were multiple places we could have anchored in the area of San Domingo Creek, but we had the recommendation of fellow loopers on our anchorage, and it turned out to be a very easy dinghy ride into St. Michael's, which was a super stop. Stay tuned as we learn how to eat crab. We are anchored in San Domingo Creek, which is near St. Michael's. We're on the sort of the south side of St. Michael's. Apparently there's a dinghy dock up this direction, up that way.
We are getting close to the dinghy docks. About a 5-minute run or so from our boat, certainly not very long. We're going at a good slow pace. Here we are, coming into the dinghy, our dinghy dock. It's a busy place. I see 5 dinghies in here already. And so I just gotta find a purchase to grab onto.
We have found a way to dock our dinghy, as the main dinghy dock seems to be a little busy. And we're gonna go head into town. This is the town. We are down.
We are here.
Yeah, I suppose we're here right now, but we dinghied into here.
We were down
from
here.
Back that way. Yeah. And I think we're gonna walk up to Railroad Ave, come across, and then we'll go through town. So we get a little nature walk, and then we'll go through town, and
Maybe we should go to the harbor.
yeah, we could go to the harbor.
It doesn't look like a big place.
Let's do it.
So we are walking up the road on the trail, and we have just come across this bridge. This is the Bill Shook Memorial Bridge, and it's pretty cool. It's open from dawn to dusk. This is such a cute little town.
That was a nice, easy walk from the marina. We're just up to a park. It'd be a great spot to go for a dog walk.
We'll bring your kids.
Or bring the kids, yeah. I think we're gonna head, probably this is where we turn in to head into town, and we'll go see the marina on the north side of St. Michael's. We are on the south side, and check out the town. Drag of St. Michael's. After our little quiet walk, this is certainly busier than we've had. We got onto Railroad, which is this road right here, and it took it into town. And now we're gonna just walk through the town.
jasmine.
Yes, smells wonderful.
We've been finding it all over the place. It does smell wonderful. What beer did you get there, Cam?
The Blue Heron Coffee Milk Stout.
Oh, that's
Bottoms
a long
up.
name to remember. And I got the blonde one. Of course, I
Black,
can't remember.
Back Creek Blonde. Well, we're in a Back Creek anchorage tonight
Back Creek
and last night,
Yeah,
so
seemed fitting.
that's working.
Is the ramp the bell?
Yes. Down the ramp, guys.
I think they could just jump in the water. Oh, maybe they get into the water. Oh, there goes Mama Duck. Oh, how cute.
Look, they're all gonna follow Mama.
I know. How sweet is that? Get in the line.
Hey, get your ducks in a row.
They were ducks in a row.
Oh my God!
That is the sweetest thing I've ever seen. Oh, he had to hurry up. That's so funny.
We are in the marina on the north side of St. Michael's, which would have been quite a bit further for us to go around and go into, unless we were coming from the north, I guess, which we weren't. But it's quite pretty down here. It's quiet. It's kind of cute seeing the ducks. We're down at the harbor front. This is the Crab Claw restaurant, which we might go to for lunch, although I think we're still just kind of poking around. But you can see that there's some places to tie up here at the Maritime Museum. I can't. We're behind a fence, so I can't actually go look back here, but you can actually see out onto the bay that there's some boats anchored out as well, so you probably can anchor out dinghy, and I think friends of ours actually did that just recently. What are you drinking?
I am drinking an Orange Crush. Not the kind of Orange Crush we're used to. This is not meant for minors. It might not be meant for seniors either. I'm getting a little bit tipsy. So we're told that it's got orange juice and vodka and a little something something. I don't know what that is. But it's pretty good. Very refreshing. Cheers.
Cheers. Today we learned how to eat the Maryland blue crab, a delicious crab that is steamed and then covered in Old Bay spice before you dip the soft meat in hot butter and enjoy a delicious meal.
Got it. So you got meat right there.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and dip that in your butter.
I'm just gonna eat it.
Oh, but this one said, you save that for later.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, well, I'll save the claw.
It's your choice.
Okay.
So then you want to turn it over on the back side.
Uh-huh.
All right, turn that around. You want to take that knife right there, go under it, lift that up,
Yeah.
pull it off, turn it on its side, this way.
Okay.
Take that knife, put it down inside, pull it apart. Gotta get a little strength. There you go. So now you want to take all that yucky, turn that crab around and face you. You want to just scrape out the guts. Nope, towards you. Scrape them out. There you go. Leave some of that mustard in there. It's the good part. So go ahead and take the dead man fingers off. They're actually the lungs of the crab. And pull them off because you do not want to eat them.
Okay.
All right. So then, same with the other thing. Gotta be perfect. Go ahead and break that bottom part off right there. Just go ahead and pull it. Don't worry about your knife no more.
Okay.
Go ahead and pull it. Now it's time to get in it. Now you want to go ahead and break it in half. Nope, not that. Well, you got meat right there. So
Yeah, I
put
saw
one
that,
to the
yeah.
side. Break that whole thing in half right there. Now go ahead and you can pull your leg off right there. Pull it off good to the root, Dip that in your butter.
This is better.
Butter, yo.
Is it good, Cam?
It was good. Mm-hmm.
So now you can do the same thing with your other legs, but remember you got to pull it at the root. There you go.
And then he takes the meat out of that middle part.
Yep, so now what you'll do is on that last leg is done, you'll break that thing in half. And you're gonna actually like break it in half.
Break it in half.
Break it in half.
Like that?
Yep, and that's all your meat that's in there.
Okay.
You can eat all of that.
Okay.
Now your crab, you can simply
Oh,
pull it
the
from
legs?
bottom. Yep, you can go ahead and break that in half right there. Nope, not that leg, right in the middle. There you go. And then you can hit that and then get the rest of the little bit of meat that's out of there.
Okay.
That goes in that.
And then it goes in the orifice in your face.
Now, it's still got the bottom part to get to, so open the bottom. Open this closed, turn it around, and go ahead and break them. Boom. There you go. That's how you do it.
And that's how it's done. I'm gonna eat mine.
So congratulations, you just busted out your first crab.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank
guys
you.
enjoy.